Greetings everyone, JLB, back with another CES Reactions video, this time from the 1992 Summer CES. This takes place in Chicago, I believe. And this is actually from some kids, from some news report called Kidsmag. So without further ado, with all that out of the way, let's get started.
Welcome back to our special year-end review show. Every week on Kidsmag, we present our Game View segment, in which we review some of the latest video and computer games. Last summer, we paid a visit to the Chicago Consumer Electronics Show, where all the latest games and game systems.
Yep, that's where the Summer CES takes place,
Here's
Chicago.
At the event, courtesy of Dwight Young.
The winter one takes place in Las
Companies
Vegas.
from around the world gather to show off their latest creations. And recently, Chicago was the site of this summer's Consumer Electronics Show. Hundreds of companies took part in the show, and they brought their newest inventions, from a new kind of 3D TV set.
That's supposed to be a mechanical gremlin?
To the latest video games. That's what we're going to be looking at. Nintendo, Sega, Turbo Technologies, and many other companies were at the show with their newest games. They also gave us a sneak peek at some of the games that will be coming out later this year. Let's start out with a familiar face. Hello! It's Mario!
A fully rendered real-time Mario head talking. Mamma mia! Trust me, paisano, that's what I'm a-doing.
The biggest display at the Consumer Electronics Show belongs to Nintendo. Spread out over an acre and a half, you can find hundreds of games. Some you've seen. Quite a few have been kept under wraps until now. In the 6 years since the
American Gladiators.
video game market, Mario and his friends have
Baseball
become
2000.
household names. In fact, 1 out of every 3 homes in the U.S. has a Nintendo game system. With the addition of the 16-bit Super Nintendo and the ongoing success of the Game Boy, what else could Nintendo have to offer? How about lots of new games and a new way to take pictures?
A couple games that we're, really super excited about. One called Mario Paint.
Ah, this is the CES where they revealed Mario Paint. I have that. Didn't really use it though.
And kids or adults can animate, can paint pictures. You can then put music to it. You can save your work. Pretty in-depth and pretty neat product. We've also got the Super Scope, which is
Yeah, the Super Scope. The upgraded version to the NES
You
Zapper.
might be surprised to know that Nintendo doesn't make all the games that play on its systems. There are almost 70 other companies out there producing games for the Game Boy, Nintendo, and Super Nintendo systems. And they were at the show, too, showing off the newest games they had to offer. We have
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 4, Turtles in Time. A near perfect port of the arcade. I played the arcade version, it's really good. Actually, I beat the arcade version, I think, on an emulator. But this is what separated it from the arcade. 2-player, one-on-one fighting.
The company with the largest share of the 16-bit game market is Sega.
Ah,
They had a huge
Sega.
display at the Consumer Electronics Show, giving visitors a chance
Showing off
to
Streets
try
of
their
Rage
hands
2 for the
at
Genesis.
and games that haven't been released yet. Sega's big announcement was about a new product that promises games that are bigger and better than ever.
Sega has announced the availability in November of its new Sega CD.
Ah, this is the CES where they announced the Sega CD.
Costs $2.99.
And of course, that is where Sonic CD would come from.
The best way to imagine.
And obviously, with the announcement of the Sonic Origins collection as of late, this might be the best chance that some of us, myself included, might have of playing Sonic CD without getting a Sega CD.
We looked into the Sega Genesis system, and right now that system has a solid spot in the 16-bit game market.
We are the leaders in the 16-bit revolution, having introduced Sega Genesis 3 years ago. The phenomenon we saw last year was that there was this upgrading to a more advanced, faster, more graphic, more entertaining system, which was Sega Genesis. And we're here today showcasing more than 350 titles for this year. Sega Genesis is proud to announce
This the CES where they announced Sonic the Hedgehog 2, which introduced Miles Tails Prower.
Sonic even has a friend. Another big announcement from Sega
Sega Menacer?
Shoot it out with the on-screen enemy.
Oh, so
It's a
this is
7-in-1 target
where they were
controller with 6
trying to
guns.
get something to
Sega
compete with the
has
Super
put together a
Super
great
Scope.
game system. And like that speedy character Sonic, it's going to be tough for the other game companies to catch up. I'm Dwight Young, reporting for Kidsmag.
And of course, they had a stage show on the Super Nintendo booth. And that's pretty much it. 1992 CES, great games announced. Some would say meh sort of add-on announced with the Sega CD. But all in all, good showing for both Nintendo and Sega. TurboGrafx was there from NEC, but they didn't really do much. Neither did a Neo Geo from SNK. But when the competition is so heated between Nintendo and Sega during the 16-bit console war, the stage belonged to them. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next CES Reactions video, and I'll see you all next time.